So I'm Cynthia, and I'm originally from Asheville, North Carolina.
Coordinating a typical travel weekend for each race.
I spent 16 years working in the NASCAR industry and left there in 2017 and came to work here at Grace Covenant Church. When I was in my early 30s, started having some health issues that later turned into being diagnosed as a progressive neuromuscular disease that, if the doctors are correct, by the time I'm in my mid-50s, over 90% of my body will atrophy. So it's never easy to get those diagnosis, and what makes it a bit more complicated is that it's hereditary in my family, and I've had a front row seat to what this disease can do. My mom passed away when she was 57 years old, which is very young, and you try not to think in those terms of, when did my mom become weak in this area of her body? Will I do the same? I believe it's okay to be honest with God. I believe it's okay to say, I don't like this. I don't know what your plan is. I don't agree with this. I want to walk again. I think King David is one of our best examples in Scripture of giving us permission to cry out to God. We are human. We're on this side of eternity, as King David was, and he didn't understand some of the reasons he was going through what he went through. As much as he loved the Lord, there's a peace that only Jesus has been able to give me. And you think, well, what am I going to feel when I can no longer raise my arms above my head, for example, and reach something off of a shelf? Whatever stage I have been in, he has met me with the greatest amount of peace spiritually, which I believe has, maybe made me closer to him than I would have been had all of this not happened to me. If someone describes Cynthia, they're not going to describe the girl with such and such color eyes or hair or height. They're going to say the girl in the scooter, the girl in the wheelchair. And that's really unfortunate, because that's not who I am. We're people too. We may do things differently than you do things, but at the end of the day, our heart beats the same way that anyone else's heart beats, and we're just like anyone else.